Real people, radical faith, eternal impact.
Vibia Perpetua was just 22 years old, educated, noble-born, and a new mother. Her father was a respected Roman, loyal to the old gods. But Perpetua had met a greater lord, Jesus Christ. When the Emperor Septimius Severus forbade conversions to Christianity, she and her companions, Revocatus, Saturninus, Secundulus, and the slave Felicity, were arrested. The court records say they were catechumens, and for the name of Christ they were condemned to the beasts. Thrown into a stifling dungeon, Perpetua began to write, her words becoming one of the earliest first-person accounts by a Christian woman in history. In Perpetua's diary she wrote, "The darkness was terrible, the heat stifling. I was terrified because I had never known such confinement. But that very moment, I felt the comfort of the Lord. Her faith did not waver. Even when separated from her infant son, she prayed. I suffered greatly for the child's sake. But at last I commended him to God's care, and my heart was lightened. Her peace astonished even her guards," one later testified. "We began to admire her courage, seeing that the power of the divine was in her." Perpetua's father visited her often, desperate to save her life. His pleas are preserved in her diary. "Have pity on your father, if I am worthy to be called your father. Do not destroy us all by your obstinacy." Perpetua responded with quiet strength. "Father, do you see this picture here? Can it be called by any other name than what it is?" He said, "No, neither can I call myself anything other than what I am, a Christian." Her defiance shook him. He left weeping. Felicity, Perpetua's friend and fellow prisoner, was 8 months pregnant. Execution was forbidden for expecting mothers. The guards mocked her, saying she would die after her child was born. But Felicity prayed earnestly to share her friend's fate. Days before the games, she gave birth to a daughter. An eyewitness wrote, "As she labored, a guard jeered, 'You suffer now. What will you do when you face the beasts?' She answered, 'Now I suffer what I suffer. But then there will be another in me who will suffer for me, because I also will suffer for him.' Her baby was given to a Christian woman to raise." Felicity smiled, whispering, "Now I am free, free to die for Christ." March 7th, 203 AD. Carthage celebrates the birthday of the emperor's son with gladiatorial games, but for the Christians, it will be their heavenly birthday. Perpetua and Felicity walked into the amphitheater singing hymns. The scribe who witnessed it wrote, "They came from their prison as though to heaven itself, calm, radiant with joy, their faces shining with grace. Their faith had turned terror into triumph." A wild bull was released into the arena. It struck Perpetua violently, throwing her to the ground. Yet she rose, adjusting her torn tunic for modesty, and helped Felicity to her feet. "Stand fast in the faith," she cried to her companion.